Most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they quit the moment discipline is required. Success isn't about motivation. It's about deciding once and obeying that decision every single day. This is the truth about success no one tells you. They tell you success is loud. They tell you it announces itself with applause, with money, with followers, with trophies held high under bright lights. But the truth about success, the truth no one tells you, is that it begins in silence. It begins in moments no one claps for, in decisions made when the room is empty, in promises you keep when breaking them would be easy and invisible. Most people never fail publicly. They fail privately, long before the world ever sees them try. Because success is not built in dramatic moments. It is built in ordinary ones. In the quiet hour before the day demands you. In the choice to stand firm when doubt whispers, "Not today." Dale Carnegie once understood something timeless, that human beings are not defeated by circumstances. They are defeated by the stories they repeat to themselves. And here is the story most people believe, even if they never say it out loud. I'll commit when I feel ready. I'll work hard when motivation strikes. I'll change when the timing feels right. But success does not wait for your feelings, and discipline does not ask for permission. Look closely at history, not the headlines, but the shadows behind them. Thomas Edison did not wake up inspired every morning. He woke up committed. He did not ask whether the day felt electric. He became the electricity through repetition, failure, and relentless belief in effort over emotion. Henry Ford did not revolutionize industry because he felt confident. He did it because he decided once and refused to undecide. This is the first truth no one tells you. Success begins the moment you stop negotiating with yourself. Most people live in constant negotiation. They bargain with their goals. They postpone their standards. They rewrite promises in pencil, easy to erase when life applies pressure. But successful people do something radically different. They draw a line, and they do not step back across it. They understand that clarity is power, and indecision is a slow, invisible poison. When you do not decide who you are, the world decides for you. When you do not choose your standards, comfort chooses them instead. The truth is not that success is hard. The truth is that consistency is uncomfortable, and most people are addicted to comfort. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels familiar. Comfort tells you tomorrow will be different without requiring anything different today. But success lives on the other side of that lie. Dale Carnegie taught that belief shapes behavior, but belief is not hope. Belief is alignment. It is the quiet certainty that your actions match your intentions. You don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall or climb to the level of your daily habits. And this is where most people lose the game. They want a transformed life without transforming their identity. They want results without becoming the kind of person who earns them. But success is not something you chase, it is something you become. Look at Abraham Lincoln, mocked, defeated, broken by loss after loss. What carried him forward was not optimism, it was purpose anchored deeper than circumstance. Purpose does not shout, purpose whispers, but it never leaves. It reminds you who you are when no one is watching. It steadies your hands when results are slow. It tells you to keep walking when the road offers no applause. Here is another truth no one tells you. Most people quit not because they fail, but because progress feels boring. They confuse excitement with effectiveness. They chase novelty instead of mastery. They abandon the path right before it compounds. But success is compound interest applied to behavior. One disciplined day means little. 10 disciplined days look ordinary. 30 disciplined days feel tedious, but 1 year of discipline changes everything, and 5 years rewrites your destiny. The problem is not that people don't know this. The problem is that knowing is cheap and doing is rare. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. What followed was not instant vindication. It was years of rejection, empty pockets, and unglamorous persistence. And that's the truth. Success is rarely a breakthrough. It is a build-up, brick by brick, decision by decision, day by day. And discipline is the cement no one sees. You see, motivation is a spark, but discipline is the firewood stacked in advance. Motivation flares and fades. Discipline remains, quiet, patient, reliable. It does not care how you feel. It does not ask for perfect conditions. It simply shows up and does the work. And the moment you understand this, everything changes. You stop waiting to feel ready. You stop waiting to feel confident. You stop waiting for permission. Because confidence is not the cause of action, it is the result of it. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your self-respect grows. Every time you break one, it erodes. Success at its core is self-trust compounded over time. And this is why the truth is uncomfortable, because it places responsibility exactly where it belongs, in your hands. Not in luck, not in talent, not in timing, in choice. And once you see that, you can never unsee it. Because the real truth about success, the one no one tells you, is that it is available to anyone willing to live by standards instead of moods, by principles instead of impulses, by long-term vision instead of short-term relief. And that realization does something dangerous. It removes excuses.
Excuses fade when responsibility takes the stage. And responsibility is heavy, but it is also liberating. Because the moment you accept that your life is shaped more by your choices than your circumstances, you reclaim power most people never touch. This is where many turn away, not because the path is unclear, but because it is clear. Clarity is terrifying to the undisciplined mind. It leaves no room to hide. You can no longer blame the past when the present is asking for action. You can no longer point at the world when the mirror is telling the truth. Dale Carnegie understood that growth begins when we stop defending our limitations and start questioning them. Most people protect their excuses like prized possessions. They polish them, they justify them, they pass them down like heirlooms. But successful people do something radical. They let excuses die. They do not ask what's fair. They ask what's required. They do not wait for ideal conditions. They adapt, they adjust, they advance. Because adaptability is not weakness, it is intelligence in motion. Charles Darwin did not say the strongest survive. He said the most adaptable do. And adaptability begins with humility, the willingness to learn, to be wrong, to refine your approach without abandoning your aim. Here's another truth no one tells you. Pride delays progress. The ego wants to look capable. Discipline wants to become capable. The ego seeks validation. Discipline seeks results. This is why learning never ends for those who rise. They read when others scroll. They practice when others perform. They listen when others speak. They understand that mastery is rented and rent is due every day. And every day you show up, something invisible happens. Your mind sharpens, your standards rise, your tolerance for mediocrity shrinks. You begin to feel discomfort, not when things are hard, but when things are easy. Because ease no longer feels safe, it feels stagnant. This is the turning point. When discipline stops feeling like sacrifice and starts feeling like self-respect. When consistency becomes identity. When action becomes automatic. Most people think success is about doing more, but it is about doing fewer things, better, longer. Focus is power, and distraction is the modern epidemic. The world is designed to fragment your attention, to keep you busy, reactive, and exhausted, but never fulfilled. Successful people protect their focus like a sacred resource. They say no often. They walk alone sometimes. They choose depth over noise. They understand that clarity requires subtraction, and with clarity comes vision. Vision is not fantasy. It is direction anchored in reality. It tells you where to aim when the days blur together. It reminds you why the effort matters when results lag behind. Without vision, discipline becomes punishment. With vision, it becomes devotion. This is why purpose is non-negotiable. A man without purpose is easily distracted. A woman without purpose is easily discouraged. But when purpose is clear, effort feels meaningful even when it's hard. And hard is not the enemy. Avoidance is. Resilience is built by staying in the game longer than doubt expects you to. Every setback is tuition. Every failure is feedback. Every delay is training. The problem is not that people fall, it's that they stay down and call it fate. But fate favors the persistent. Abraham Lincoln lost elections, businesses, and loved ones, yet he never lost direction. His resilience was not dramatic, it was durable. And durability beats intensity every time. Because intensity burns fast, durability builds legacies. And legacy, real legacy, is not what you leave behind, it is who you become while building. The truth about success no one tells you is that it changes you before it rewards you. It strips illusions, it exposes weaknesses, it demands growth. And that is why so few reach it, not because it's impossible, but because it is honest. It requires you to become someone new, someone disciplined when no one is watching, someone patient when progress is slow, someone grounded when results finally arrive. And here's the final truth, the one that decides everything. You do not need to decide every day to succeed. You need to decide once and honor that decision daily. When you decide once, excuses lose their voice. When you decide once, discipline becomes default. When you decide once, action follows even on hard days. Success is not a feeling, it is a decision lived repeatedly. And if you're still listening, if these words resonate instead of repel, then understand this. This path is not for everyone, but it is for those who choose discipline over excuses.
This channel isn't for everyone. It's for those who choose discipline over excuses.